you guys wanted to start season 2 of the Manchester United Chrome, I'd actually got 320 million to spend this season now. Most of that is probably going to get spent on the second team, but a couple of things I want to try in preseason. I'm actually going to play the preseason games. I'm not going to show the preseason games. I'm going to play because I want to try Alvarez as a centre back. As you can see, Lindelof has actually been converted to a CDM, so I want to give him a game at CDM to see how good he is. As he might actually be alright as a CDM. You never know. I've got to repackage him and use him. Also, I'm going to give the youngster from Man United, could be Mino, a couple of games in pre-season as well. Dallo's going to return to right back, Malacia left back. And we're going to play a bunch of youngsters. Obviously got the likes of Diallo and Alanga back from loan. We've got the likes of Medjbury as well as Fernandez, a couple of players as well as Shortier. Got Dean Henderson back from his loan at Forest. To the Mengi, Ethan Laird. And yeah, there's a couple of players that we're going to sell. As you can see, these guys down here are going to be sold. Quite a lot of these as well. Over going to be loaned out sold as well. There's going to be some changes to the team, and depending on how good Alvarez is as a centre back, I might bring in Tomori. If Alvarez is absolutely incredible, then Tomori might not happen, or I might just sell Varane, bring in Tomori as a sort of rotational with these two. But yeah, let me stop waffling and get into the season, and make the signs that I need to make when I need to make them. So as you can see this season, I made 4 signings currently running Denzel Norris from Inter Milan to be a starting right back. We're going to loan out Wan-Bissaka. Edmund Tatsoba's been joining us. He's going to actually start alongside Alessandro Martinez just to see how that works. I know Tatsoba's a very good centre back. I used him in the Bayer Leverkusen career mode a while back, and he was actually incredible. When Ivan Toney to be another option to Martial as a backup striker. We're going to keep Martial, but Ivan Toney is going to be the main guy we use. Martial just is very good in FIFA, and if we want to win games, Martial is a very good option. And in terms of Varane and Dallo is going to be our backup right back. It's not great keeping him as a backup right back being 85 rated, but he's actually pretty decent right back on Wan-Bissaka. We're going to learn that, as I mentioned. Varane's going to stay, being 30 years old. Don't really see him moving to another club in his career for another season or maybe 2, depending on what United do in real life. So I think he's going to stay here. He's going to teach Martinez and Tatsoba what he knows as a centre back and improve them. And yeah, in terms of the player that we're going to buy next, it's a player that can play cam and left wing and right wing, obviously, and the player that is probably on the thumbnail, and that is Neymar. And I'm going to tell you the reason why we're going to buy Neymar right now is because it's linked to a move away from PSG in real life. Chelsea are that team linked with him heavily right now. But if Man United actually get taken over by the Qatari owners, I don't see a reason why Neymar doesn't go to United if United go for him. Because obviously Rashford is starting, and if they don't sign a player like Harry Kane, if they don't sign a world-class striker, Rashford could easily play striker. Obviously, he's playing absolutely incredible at left wing right now in real life as he's in this career mode. And Neymar isn't actually going to start in this team. He's going to be on the bench. He's going to earn his place in the Premier League. He's going to rotate with Bruno and Rashford down the left-hand side and the cam. And let's just get the signing done. And since we want to win the Champions League this season, and we're going to go all out for it. And I think Neymar is a perfect signing for that. And as you can see, we've completed the signing of Neymar. He's been unveiled now as a United player. And as I mentioned with the reasoning, if United get taken over, I don't see a reason why Neymar doesn't actually go to United instead of Chelsea. He's got less competition from other places at United. And yeah, it would be absolutely incredible in the Premier League, I think. I want him to join the Premier League at some point. Obviously, Man City went into him heavily. Chelsea have been linked with him heavily recently. United could very realistically bring him in if they wanted to, if they get taken over, as I keep saying. But Neymar joins us. He's going to get the number 7 that's currently vacated, obviously. I think it's just a worthwhile player to get that. Yeah, let's get into the FA Community Shield up against Man City and give him his debut. And here we are, the FA Community Shield up against Man City. And obviously Man City won the Premier League last season, number 13 points ahead of us. And they actually scored 100 goals. We scored 99 in the Premier League. And yeah, they're going to be absolutely incredible. They obviously beat us in the Premier League last season in a game that we should have won. Not should have won, I think we should have got a draw. We also I think we got a draw against them at one point as well. Can't quite remember. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into this game against them. As you can see, Tatsoba and Dumfries are playing. Neymar's on the bench for this one. Let's get into this one against Man City and hopefully beat them for the Community Shield to open our season off, start season off the best way possible, winning a trophy. Foden is off from nowhere to go, but how is that foul to Haaland? How's it fell to him?
As you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
They're not going to go short with this one. De Gea, that's yours. De Gea, that's yours. There we go. ends up giving it to Tapsoba there, but Tapsoba to play through Sancho. Jadon Sancho now to make it 3-1 here. Sancho shoots. Sancho in the back of the net. There we go. And Jadon Sancho puts us 2 ahead now. As I said, City are going to score again in this game. I know they are. Especially after Guardiola just scored. I know they are going to score a goal in this one, in this game. But luckily, the ball played out wide here. Sancho makes the run on a counter-attack from a corner. We've seen this time and time again for Sancho in his pro mode. And again, he pulls it off. Bruno now. Malacia here to Marcus Rashford from range. Wasn't the way I expected that the goal to come from that style of play, from that passage of play. I expected a through ball into Rashford or Kane in the end, into the box and then finish it round Edison. It's a great play, and then it's a great finish from range from Marcus Rashford. Sancho a bit of strength. Now Sancho out to Dumfries. Dumfries into Casemiro. Casemiro into Bruno. Bruno for 5-1. Bruno, there we go. It's a simple passage of play, and we're 4 to the good here, as you just heard. I don't know why big teams do this against me. They play some great football, but in the end they end up conceding quite a lot of goals. Liverpool did it. Obviously Arsenal did it. And I think Spurs did it at one point as well. But Bruno makes it 5-1 here, and we should be the FA Community Shield winners. Bellingham, couldn't go for with Bellingham, but we're going to switch it. Malacia, Kane can't win a header, and it's over. It's 5-1 victory in the FA Community Shield. And we're starting to see off of a trophy. Obviously, it's not a massive trophy in the footballing landscape. Well, it's a trophy you'd rather win than lose. And after this, we've got the European Super Cup, the UEFA Super Cup after this. As well, we're just going to show the team lift the trophy once, the Shield once, because obviously, as I mentioned, it's not a great trophy to win. Not exactly going to be celebrating this all night long. But it's better to win it than lose it. I can see Bruno Fernandes back from his 3-month injury, gets a goal, puts in a decent performance, and gets to lift the Shield here. For the UEFA Super Cup here, we're going to play the full game here, but I'm only going to show the goals that go in, no real chances like I did for the last game. Obviously, they're not trophies that people particularly care about and games that we don't particularly care about. The reason why I also didn't buy Osimhen is because he's up front for Atletico Madrid, who won the Champions League with him in their team last season. So why would he join Manchester United to be a backup to Harry Kane? That's also why I didn't do it. Because, I feel like he's doing better at Atletico Madrid. It's good to have him against us rather than for us just being on the bench and, playing every now and again. Plus, we can use him in the later series down the line if we need to, and bring him in another career mode. But let's get into this game in the UEFA Super Cup up against a pretty good Atletico Madrid team. As I mentioned, they won the Champions League last season. And let's just get into this. Oh no. Osimhen's through to Hager, great save. Bruno now. Bruno through to Sancho. Sancho to make it 1-0 here. After that great save from De Gea, Sancho makes it 1-0. Osimhen denied at one end, and Sancho beat Shannon Black at the other. And yeah, Sancho's is absolutely incredible. I used Anthony in pre-season for 2 of the 3 games that I played. He didn't score. He got 1 assist, I believe it was, but he missed a couple of big chances. But Sancho doesn't miss big chances. It's just clinical. He's got end product, which is why he starts in this team. Koke, back to Osimhen. They're going to be playing the ball around nicely here. Koke shoots and De Gea denies him. Now from the corner, Depay's about to pick up an injury somehow. I'll have it almost gave Osimhen a goal there. Okay, Malacia. That's your strength not being there. And how's that gone in?
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what...
How has that gone in? One or two things should have happened, but Martinez makes a block and De Gea should be saving that. I mean, it's blasted into the top corner, but that ain't happening in real life. To score it, it's 1 in a million. Now Malina. Oh, how are we 2-1 down, man? How does this goal happen?
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision.
Why is Randers let Coquet just get in behind? To Kane here. Kane. Okay. That doesn't sum up the fact that we're not going to win this game. I don't know why it is. Bellingham. Free kick, ref, free kick handball.
That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And here's a change.
It's going into Rashford, but we're not going to let Rashford take this. We need to score this. Bruno Fernandes. Can he score? Bruno. Can he score the free kick? Yes, he can. To level it up here, 72nd minute. Bruno Fernandes levels it up. I'm going to make a couple of changes. I think I might bring on Neymar. Kind of wanted to save his debut for the Premier League game that we have. But I feel like we need him in this game. But again, I don't know who I take off though. I could put Rashford at striker with Kane. We can't really need him on the pitch though. It's a great free kick from Bruno. And we're back level. We can have you not won that.
Now can they make something happen?
Varane, okay.
With both time and space.
Varane, we've got more strength. There you go. That's how that should work. Kane. Bruno. Sancho. Into Kane. Into Rashford. Rashford now, across goal. Rashford to make it 3-2. There we go. Some great defending at one end. And some great attacking at the other. And Marcus Rashford puts us in the lead here. Up against Atletico Madrid in a game that's been very, very stressful. It's been one of those performances where the team just doesn't really step up, doesn't show up. But in the end, they have done. Rashford scores, blasts it past Oblak, and we're 3-2 up here. Lastly, in our back stick, Jadon Sancho ran for the header. But he couldn't win it, and that should be the end of the game. We should win the Community Shield and the Super Cup at the start of the season. Wasn't the greatest performance, not going to lie. We've been in the game though, we deserve to win it. But at a period of time, this team just kind of annoyed me, not going to lie, with the way it played. We couldn't really get forward. Atletico Madrid was getting a ball on the edge, on the halfway line, then going forward again and not really doing anything, but he kept us going halfway line back into our box, halfway line back into our box, halfway line back into our box. We couldn't break, we couldn't get the ball at our own half. But in the end, Atletico Madrid put too much pressure on us, and in the end, that's what cost them. They were too attacking in this game, and in the end, we played some good football around them, got in behind, and De Gea missed the Super Cup here, and let's kick off our Premier League season. Okay, first game in the Premier League season here, up against Bournemouth. We're going to swim with the second team, and we should get an easy victory up against Bournemouth here. It's a massive relegation. There we go, 3-0 victory. Alvin Toney scores a bit, and Toney scores a double on his debut. Good to see that. Okay, moment for Premier League history here. Neymar Jr. makes his debut. We're going to play him at Cam here, and up against QPR. It's going to be a great test for him. Up against a team that's going to be physical. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be a team that's going to be determined to get the greatest result they can against us, trying to survive relegation this season. But we're going to go there. We're going to prove why we are going to be champions this season. So let's get into this game. Tatsuba and Dumfries are awesome to the team for this one. And let's see if our new signings can show why they deserve to start. Here it's Sancho now.
Tremendous excitement here. I say that
Harry
because
Kane,
it's debut day for Neymar.
Sancho.
What should we expect to see from him, Stuart?
Casemiro now. In here to Neymar. Neymar shoots, and Neymar gets his first Premier League goal 10 minutes in to the game. And the number 7 kind of looks weird on Neymar, not going to lie, so I might give him his old Santos number. Might have a look what numbers he's had in his career. Obviously, I believe he's had number 10 and 11 in his career. Yeah, he's had number 10 and 11 in his career currently at Barcelona and Real Madrid. Not Real Madrid, Barcelona and PSG, sorry. But Neymar scores here to open the scoring and gets his first Premier League goal. And it only took him 10 minutes. Harry Kane. Rashford now. Not Rashford. Neymar plays it through to Harry Kane. Harry Kane, can he score? Harry Kane, good save from the keeper. It's good play from Neymar, who's putting pressure on Fernandes for his position in the team, seems like. Neymar's going for that first team cam position. The football is playing, is calling for the ball as well. Edge of the box, Neymar, whenever he can shoot from range. That lets him down. Malacia, okay. They're going to shoot and they're going to score. Another to QPR, but I'm not phased because we should be like 4-0 up here. They've scored, they've got themselves a goal, but again we should be 4-0 up in this game. Don't very easy to track him down here. Down the line as well with Sober. Steps up low. There we go, block it. Okay, Casemiro or Bellingham, one of you would have been nice to get that. De Gea, good save. Neymar, Rashford, up to Kane. Kane now, Kane, you got to shoot. Kane, Harry Kane. There we go. This is before half time. I was about to say we're going to re-establish our lead, and it's 2-1 here. A game that we have controlled this comfortably. We've had 2 chances to score one of them, but we've really controlled this game. And Harry Kane puts the ball past the keeper this time, and this before half time puts us 2-1 up. Johansson, let's put in the challenge there just in case. Okay, Malacia's coming with the ball. Rashford, need to hold it, get it into Kane. Kane, through head to Neymar. Neymar to make it 3-1. Neymar, good pace. Neymar to find the finish. There we go. And that's his second goal here on his debut. And he's going to bring out the dance moves here at Man United alongside Harry Kane, Rashford and Sancho. Again, the number 7, I don't think it suits Neymar. We're going to switch him to his whole Santos number or something like that. We could give him number 11 and give Martial a different number. It's a good finish there from Neymar. It's a good run as well. And we're 3-1 up here. Rashford, good defending from the fullback there. Neymar, can he actually get an assist there? Neymar, through to Kane. Kane, there we go. It's a good header from Kane. And Kane gets his second of the game as well. Neymar gets the assist for him. It's a great ball over the top from Neymar. And it's questionable whether Bruno starts now with the performance that we've seen from Neymar. I suppose the header went in, to be honest. The keeper's made some better saves and better shots than that. But yeah, it's 4-1 here, and we're finally getting the goals and the scoreline we deserve in this game. And now, oh, how's that happened? How's it end up as a penalty? I think she put a block in with a slide tackle. So, you know, block the eventual shot he'll take. So yellow to Alessandro Martinez. But he's just followed round and took out the player. And it's a penalty here for QPR, which De Gea saves. That defender's played well against us, but Kane gets at the ball here. It's here to Anthony. Anthony somehow got through there. That pass has somehow found its way to Neymar. Anthony, what is going on here? I have no idea what's going on there. Well played forward here by QPR late on in this game here. Can he get another consolation goal? Hopefully not. Good defender from Varane here. Varane doesn't need to clear it because it's a 4-1 victory here. Neymar with 2 goals. He got an assist. Let's have a look at his stats actually. So let's see how he did on his debut. Let's have a look at his match stats. Performances go to Neymar. Harry Kane got man of the match, but Neymar with an 8.82 goals, 1 assist on his debut. Same with Harry Kane, but he got an 8.9. So a very good debut from Neymar, and let's get into the rest of the games. Against Nottingham Forest, which will be the final game of the episode here. We're going to play a pretty strong 11 with that Sober and Prem playing centre-back roles. Neymar's on the bench for this one. Going to give Bruno a chance to see what he can do, see if he deserves to start in this, see if he deserves to get that starting role, obviously. I think it's a pretty good Forest side that survive relegation. Let's get into this one up against them, and hopefully do exactly what we did against QPR and dominate the game and get a victory in the end. Bellingham, a shot from range, saved by Prignoli, isn't goal now for them. Was it after Dean Henderson? Got Killer Navas though, so I don't know why he's not in the game, in the team. But it's a header there by Casemiro, which opens the scoring here at Old Trafford. That caught me off guard, that header. I didn't expect to actually score that corner. When Casemiro scores it, and let's it down in the near post. Keeper can't get there. And we're 1-0 up here. Love to see it. See, it's a great cross from Sancho. And Casemiro just attacks it and just places it into the bottom corner.
interception looked
Okay, Varane.
routine. In
I
truth,
figured
it
this was
wasn't.
the Lingard. Okay, there we go. Did I switch that to Malacia?
Malacia.
Malacia, no. Rashford's in behind it. Marcus Rashford. Over to Kane, and that should be goal. There we go. I wanted to give it to Bellingham, but he stopped his run. He just slowed down. We're late off over to Harry Kane. He just puts the ball into the back of the net as Harry Kane does, as Harry Kane should.
Well, here it is again.
You see, I thought Bellingham was going to make his run into the box as I lining it up, and then Kane made the run instead, and it's a great finish from Kane. Driving with the ball, Bellingham through head to Kane. There should be a goal surely. Harry Kane plays it into the far. How has he missed that? How does Kane miss chances like those? I don't understand. Okay, ref. Okay, Malacia got his revenge though by winning the ball. Rashford now. Into Kane. Kane up and over the keeper. That's just world class from Harry Kane. And Harry Kane celebrates in front of United fans. And Harry Kane looks like he's going to try to break his record from last season. He's got 27 in the Premier League. Can he score more than that? It's a great finish from Kane, and we're 3-0 up there.
Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes
Doesn't want Neymar to get a goal in this game. 2 minutes added on, got a minute left. Can we get the ball out of the pitch? No, we can't because no one's getting into a space.
And strong play here.
Miranda, good defending, and it's a 3-0 victory against Forest. And it's a great game for the team. And a great way to end the episode. Okay, yeah, we're going to end the episode there. We still are in the transfer window. We still have a decent amount of money left, like 100 and something million left to spend. So we could spend it if we need to. But personally, I don't think we have to because our team is absolutely incredible. I think we're going to do this for the majority of the season. Varane into Sober as the 2 centre backs, and Martinez will come off the bench now and again and start whenever we need him. But yeah, maybe even Dallo starts as the first team right back because Dallo's been absolutely incredible this season. Him and Dumfries are going to have to fight out for that position. Same with Bruno and Neymar for the cam position. But yeah, that's going to call it for the episode. Obviously, I did say at the start of the episode I want to keep it realistic, but I think with the logic that I went with the Neymar signing, I think it actually is fairly realistic to bring him in. And it's more realistic than obviously selling someone like Ozyman to be a backup striker and having someone like Ivan Toney and Martial as a rotational player. We actually haven't received an offer for Martial the whole window. He's on the transfer list. I'm not sure why no one's coming to buy him. He's got like 20 goal involvements this season or something like that. He's a pretty informed player right now. But yeah, that's been our window so far. Obviously, Diallo's going to play quite a big part of the season. Same with Elanga. And got Nacho, Alvarez, we're going to use every now and again. Yeah, that's the team. Dean Henderson, backup goalkeeper. Obviously, in real life, I'm not sure if he's going to be kept by United or he's going to be sold by United when he returns from his loan. But I think we might as well just keep him. He's a pretty decent backup keeper. And yeah, De Gea's going to play quite a majority of the games anyway. But yeah, that's going to call it for the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. And let me just show you how much money we have left before I actually outro this. So you guys can decide if I should buy anyone else. We've got 173 million left. If we should buy anyone else, let me know in the comments below. Obviously, we made quite a few big signings this episode. But I would be willing to make maybe one more big signing depending on who it is. Let me know in the comments below who it should be. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching and goodbye.